How can this be so? This can be so because through listening, a person can learn to live slowly. Through living slowly, a person can learn to love each 100%. 100% love is the purpose of life. When listening, a person is protected from all harm and from doing any harm. Being harmed and doing harm go together. If a person does not harm, a person is not harmed. Do not try to serve two masters, said Jesus. Serve only one, love. When the mind listens, the mind knows God. Knowing God surpasses knowledge of God. Hooray! There is a love of life when there is a life of love. There is a love of life when there is a life of love. The longing is not so long anymore. Who said? Glendora Folsom in 1967 in a book entitled Be Perfect. A book with plastic pages, plastic covers, and plastic binding. February 20th, folks. I had this nicest interview with Keith Robbins, the city manager of Winston, Connecticut. And I had Lyme disease soon after, but I never knew what happened to that nice interview. I never knew. And I've been trying to recoup ever since August, and he's always so busy. And I call him the first thing in the morning.
Keith Robbins.
Keith, let's go ahead and do it.
Running out to a meeting, Glendora. I'm sorry.
Oh, so soon, Keith?
Oh, yeah. Huh?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm all right. Try again on Monday. It looks pretty clear right now.
Does it?
Yep.
About 8 o'clock?
Perfect.
Okay.
Thanks.
Wait, I gotta tell you about the guy who says his finances are liquid assets. Everything's going down the drain. Okay, I'll call you Monday, Keith.
Have a good day.
You too, bye.
Saved message number 1 from caller 20321733138 received on Thursday, February 19th, 11:30 p.m.
Hi, Glendora. I love you.
I love you too.
Message will be automatically deleted in 14.
Saturday night supper down Maine. Beans, brown bread, and these are meatless franks from the Nature's Place at Hannaford's. This is down made brown bread, B&M, and down made Down Main Beans, B&M. Their beans are the closest to my mother's. You want to know how my mother made her beans? Well, she used soldier beans, great big bean, and she parboiled them the night before and let them stand. In the morning she took the bean pot and she put the beans in it, and all she used was oil, cooking oil, I think a cup of sugar, I think a half a cup of molasses, and salt. Really, that's all that was in them. And they were delicious. We had them Saturday night, we had them Sunday morning, we had them Monday noon. Was that right? Yes, and Wednesday night. And that was during the days of the Depression, the 1930s. And what I'm hearing now sounds more and more like the 1930s. My husband can't find a job. My son can't find a job. And you're not worried. No, you're not worried. Mary Ramages is .com upside down.
Be automatically deleted in.
Your turntable is
Glendora, it looks like your program was not on again tonight. Thank you.
6:30 p.m.
I've got a great job. Money in the bank. Last month, someone asked if I read the Bible. The Bible? I'm successful. I'm happy. What do I need the Bible for? I can get more from the Wall Street Journal. But that made me curious. So I decided to take a second look.
I'm on my feet all day. When I go home, I just want to turn on the TV and relax. But read the Bible? All those these and thous and begats? Who wants to struggle with that after waiting on customers all day? But then a friend showed me this version written in modern English, and I was surprised.
This guy I play hoops with said I should start reading it, the Bible. Man, I said, I don't need no Bible. I mean, it just ain't cool. So he goes, I read it all the time. And he beat me by 20 points. So he gives me his Bible. I read it. It ain't hoops, but it ain't bad.
What's your excuse? Before you make an excuse to avoid reading the Bible, stop. Take a second look. Pick up the Bible for 5 minutes, and you may pick it up for a lifetime.
I've got a great job. Money in the bank. Last month, someone asked if I read the Bible. The Bible? I'm successful. I'm happy. What do I need the Bible for? I can get more from the Wall Street Journal. But that made me curious. So I decided to take a second look.
I'm on my feet all day. When I go home, I just want to turn on the TV and relax. But read the Bible? All those these and thous and begats? Who wants to struggle with that after waiting on customers all day? But then a friend showed me this version written in modern English, and I was surprised.
This guy I play hoops with said I should start reading it, the Bible. Man, I said, I don't need no Bible. I mean, it just ain't cool. So he goes, I read it all the time. And he beat me by 20 points. So he gives me his Bible. I read it. It ain't hoops, but it ain't bad.
What's your excuse? Before you make an excuse to avoid reading the Bible, stop. Take a second look. Pick up the Bible for 5 minutes, and you may pick it up for a lifetime.
3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. My name is Glendora, and we're over in New Rochelle, and I'd like to have you meet Ruth Krebs. Hi, Ruth.
Hi, Glendora.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Ruth, you're doing interesting things with pussycats, and do you also help dogs? Or?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Would you just tell the folks a little bit about the name of your organization is?
The name of the organization is Pet Assistance, Inc., and we have a shelter in New Rochelle, which is primarily for cats. We have dogs for adoption also, but most of those we keep in foster homes.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. Sometimes we have them at the shelter if they're quiet, and if they get a little
Yes,
cat.
right. And how long ago did you start your Pet Associates, Inc.?
Well, Pet Assistance was started in 1973, and it was formed by a group of people who were interested in placing animals, and we did it from our homes. And then the activity got a little bit too great, and 4 years ago we found a little building, and as an experiment we signed a 1-year lease with an option to renew to see how it would work doing it from a building. And we've been extremely successful. We place about 500-600 animals a year. From our
That's
little
wonderful.
building.
That's really wonderful. 500 or 600 a year.
Yes.
I really admire you for that. Yeah. Do you enjoy it a lot?
Yes, I really do.
Really
It's
do.
very, very satisfying.
And who are some of the other people in Pet Assistance, Inc.?
Well, there are 5 people on our board of directors.
Yes.
We're all volunteer directors, 5 women, and most of us have outside jobs, also other things, and we devote a lot of time
You work
to
outdoors?
this. Well, outside of the animal field, we do some other work also, but devote a lot of time to this, and it certainly pays.
And their names are what?
Well,
Ruth
there's
Krebs?
there's Catherine Clark and
Catherine Clark.
and Josette Miller.
Josette Miller.
We were the 3 that incorporated it, and also Bonnie Berg and Marilyn Facillo.
And are they all from New Rochelle?
No, they're from all over the county.
Westchester,
Yeah, all
right.
over. Actually, our services, although we're located in New Rochelle, we do serve the entire community, no matter where, including New York City, Long Island, wherever people hear of us, and if we can be of assistance, we are.
And we could look at some of the kitties now, couldn't we, up for adoption?
Oh, yes, I do have several of them here.
Ruth Krebs, could you tell us about this nice kitty up for adoption?
Yes, this is a wonderful, beautiful silver Maine Coon cat.
Oh, wow.
And he has a very long, beautiful coat, which has been shaved because he was matted. But you can see that he's got a full coat, and he's altered and declawed, and he's 2 years old, and he's very, very special and gorgeous. Maine Coons are large, long-haired cats, and his coloring is really rare to see a beautiful silver like that. Hey.
Ruth, who's this pretty kitty?
Oh, well, this is one of our very, very special kitties. Her name is Rainbow, and she's about a 4.5-month-old calico kitten. And Rainbow is one of our very special cases. We do take in problem or handicapped animals sometimes. Rainbow has limited vision. She had had an accident or something when she was young. Somebody had found her, and her eyes are damaged. She does see, she plays, she runs around, but we do need a special indoor home for her. And when Rainbow's adopted, we're willing to spay her free, and any vet care that she might need, we'd be willing to provide free of charge.
Oh, Ruth, that's wonderful. Would you go over that again, please? Now, you spay them?
Yes, all of our cats must be spayed or altered, and we usually ask the people to pay for the spaying, which we have done at a very low cost, about less than half of what you would pay privately. In Rainbow's case, we would be willing to pick up all of her veterinary expenses. We've had her since she was 8 weeks old. We've taken care of her. We love her much, but she does special for her limited vision. She loves dogs and loves to play with the cats and gets around fine. She's a kitten.
And Ruth, could you tell us a number to call now if we want to cat?
If you want to adopt, you can call Pet Assistance at 235-3172. And we're open 7 days a week, and Tuesday and Thursday nights until 7:30. We also see people by appointment.
Say it again, Virginia dear.
235-3172. That's area code 914.
235.
3172.
And we'll say it again later, folks, so that you can get a pencil and paper. Ruth, what is your address?
We're located at 290 5th Avenue, New Rochelle, which is off of North Avenue in the vicinity of City Hall or Iona College. Most people know those landmarks.
290 5th Avenue,
Yes.
New Rochelle. Ruth, who's this playful little cutie?
This is a wonderful little kitty that we found in the street last week, and they brought it to us. A lot of our cats come to us in their strays. They're, little kitties that people have found, and they're very concerned about their welfare. And you know that we don't put to sleep once we take in, so we're, very much in demand. People are calling us all the time to take the animals they either find or can't keep. And this, I can't imagine how anybody lost a kitty like this and didn't look for it. It never stops purring, playing. It's a beautiful, adorable little long-haired kitten. And it's going to be a beautiful cat. It's about 2.5 months old. It's a little boy.
And the number you call again is what?
235-3172. I guess you can't hear his purring, but he hasn't stopped for a second. Say hello. He's got real big feet. He's really cute. Really, really cute.
Does he have 7 toes, you mean?
No, he doesn't, but he's just a heavy-boned kitten with sort of
I
broad
see.
paws, and he plays gently. He's nice.
He's going to grow up and do MGM pictures. He's going to be the roaring lion.
That would be nice. And to say that he came from Pet Assistance would be really good.
And your address again, please.
It's 290 5th Avenue, New Rochelle, which is a main street connecting North Avenue, New Rochelle with Larchmont. Hey, bye.
Ruth, you were going to give him some butter, were you?
Well, I was.
Just getting to be a little too much now?
And Ruth, this is one of your other members. Who was that? Who was holding the pretty little kitty?
Oh, that was Bonnie Berg.
Bonnie
Bonnie Berg. Kitty's getting the best of her right now.
Kitty. What a face. It's a good thing this is black and white television. We have so many black and white cats. And who is this Ruth Krebs?
Oh, this is Tweedledee. We have Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And they're sisters, and they're both what you call bicolor cats. They have 2 colors, and makes them fancier. And these are special because they're polydactyl. They have extra toes, and some people think that that's good luck.
You said her name is Polydactyl?
No. You call these extra toes polydactyl.
Hey, that's pretty fancy.
And what's special about this one, like 28, she's got
28 toes?
Front and back. Most cats have, I think, 5 claws in the front and 4 in the back, and she's got, gosh, I don't know, 7 all around, something like that. And she's quite a personality, spayed, and a lovely pet. There are 2 of them, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They're sisters, and they're up for adoption.
And the cost on the adoption is how much? The fee is how much?
Well, our adult cats, we usually we suggest a donation of $25. All the adults are vaccinated, leukemia tested, and they are spayed or altered. We do see that all of our cats, as soon as they're old enough, get neutered. And for people that adopt kittens, our fees are a little bit higher, but it does include the neutering. Our male kittens are $35 and our females $45, and that includes the spaying or altering. On the adults, as I say, we do suggest a donation of $25 or whatever the person can afford. Hey, look up, look up.
Look up.
I also want to add that we offer our adult cats to senior citizens free of charge. A lot of people feel when they get older and they're on fixed incomes, they feel they can't afford pets. And if it's a senior citizen, if it's an veterinary cost that might arise, for the lifetime of the cat, as long as they have it.
Really?
Because our main concern is really for the cats to have good homes and also to help people. And we feel that elderly people, especially those on a fixed income, they really need the companionship, want it, and they fear what the expense might be. And, we're willing to do that. we've only had a few people that we've just...
This little kitty is a young fella, isn't he?
Yes, Mo is probably about 2.5 months old.